waiting to connect on the both stream, both on YouTube and Ustream. Be right with you, people.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested in a small-town homicide?
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women.
The person you are waiting will be here soon. From the night.
Oh, yes. He is handsome.
And welcome everyone. This is Mike Nice. Today is not Winchester Wednesday. We are sorry. People were unavailable to stream. So basically, I'm the backup for the stream. Tonight we will be playing Deadly Premonition, the director's cut. It's a good game, I swear. We are lie, but honestly, it's. Some people like it, some people hate it. Personally, I dig it. That's different because I have not played it yet by myself. So let's get into it, shall we? Going to boot up the game. Myself ready. Getting myself pretty for the game as well. You're going in. Deadly Premonition. Okay, sure I got everything. Stream, I got the chat because I keep an eye on you people. And yep, we are all set for the game. All characters appearing this work are fictitious. I better hope because otherwise they will be fucked up. Let's watch the intro of the game. Deadly Premonition.
Oh. Oh. Yep. Yeah.
It's dangerous to run around here, boys.
Grandpa, hurry. Hurry up. Grandpa, you're too slow.
Oh, I forgot to mention, it's a horror game. Yeah, it's just like watching a TV show. Are you going to look up? Is it symbolic? Could it be? Usually I like to stay silent during a cutscene or anything like that, but well, I just remember that the cutscenes in this game are very slow-paced, so we need to comment over them, because otherwise, well, you better turn on the TV, because, I mean, that's a narrative game, so there's a story to it. Well, that went fine, to say the least. Ladybug.
Yeah.
And she's gone. And no, it wasn't a tentacle, it was a snake. Deadly Premonition, featuring Ansel cry a lot. Also featuring I got a watch under my belt. Featuring I like to watch a weird shaped tree. Okay. Directed by Swery. So, Swery, for the people who don't know, and you probably don't because it's not like he's very famous or anything, but basically, Swery, it's like a game director genius that is understood by nobody. Deadly Premonition's director's cut. Play. FBI and gun FBI. Custom bullet. First around. So far, soon my computer crashed. Thank you.
I want to hear another story.
Yes, of course.
I do like his voice.
You've been waiting a long time for this, so how about a special one? This story is very strange and very nasty, but somewhat nostalgic. Do you think you can be a good girl and listen all
Also,
the
she
way to
has,
the end?
like,
Is it a
giant
scary
eyeballs.
story?
It might be, but it's also a very important story. If you don't want to hear it, I can tell you a different story.
No, I want to hear it. This way, I won't be scared.
Will you turn on the TV then? Leave the sound down like always.
I got the
Now,
story.
listen. This is important. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist.
Wow.
Even if it means losing someone that you love.
And here we go. So, I have a few stories about the Premonition, but the first one will be that it is a pain to run it on PC, to say the least. Normally, so you see currently the game running smoothly or as smoothly as you can because of my internet connection, but it used to run terribly. So anyway, Prologue, 00, York, and Zach. Can you tune down, please? Hey, kids. Let's hear what this person has to say.
Could you wait just a little longer?
This won't take long.
Strange luck is ticking away through the room itself, making you feel as his stomach stopped. The dog, shaped like a fat man, has a plain line which is Washington State. I got a trading card on myself. A white screen.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It will start soon.
It's about time to get started.
We are already 10 minutes in stream and we just get started apparently to this kid, so I mean, there must be a rat in the game.
Zach. Zach, can you hear me? It's me, York. If you can hear my voice, could you respond?
Censor, because we are polite.
Good. I thought you went to sleep.
I could be.
Zach,
that's for sure.
don't be surprised. The crime took place out in the country this time. Let's take it slow. Okay, Zach?
You got it, York. I am your best partner. I don't know who I am. So, I really like this blast screen because I hesitate between the game has crashed or that.
Sure, that's one way of looking at it, but it's totally wrong.
Press is your login. Yeah, speaking of chance.
Listen, they both need each other. It's called interdependency, and they both know it. Yeah, I know. He does terrible things to Tom. Nasty, even sadistic things. But that's fine, as long as that's what Tom wants. Think about it. His actions, He's always asking for it. It's his partner's job to fulfill that need, and Jerry knows that. Proof? Well, in the Tom and Jerry show, they live with each other.
Oh, so we're talking about actual people. No, we're talking about Tom and Jerry. Okay, fair enough.
Hello?
I can't believe the Bureau still can't get me a satellite phone. These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again. Well, I'll be a happy camper, even if it ends up being a waste of time. At the very least, it'll get me out of the cramped city for a while. Right, Zach?
That smoke is going so fast.
The perpetrator from the last case really was something. Who'd have thought there'd be razors laced into your nails? Crazy. Just crazy.
So I'm smoking police, apparently. That's the name of the
I now have a
brand.
scar to show off. See this? I got this when I arrested the Catwoman wannabe. Women, you're crazy. Don't you agree, Zach?
So, wow, you're very loud. And there is no smoking sign on the lighter. It's funny because... no. So, whoa! Well, I'm dead. Thank you for coming. Loading. Hush? Game? Maybe? Not. There it is. Oh no! And Vice, Squirrel Monkey. I mean, if you like, you know, the voice for Squirrel, you could have said. Not put a monkey instead. Also, I'm fine, look. It's just flesh wounds. Yeah, I'm fine. I had my belt. And now it works. How ironic. I make it smile at least. You know, just lost his car, stuff like that. Why did the squirrel sound like monkey? Don't ask me. I mean, squirrel monkey has a thing, right? Okay.
Zach, there goes the civilized world.
It's not very nice to call like North America like that. Flash like on and off. Steel pipe. You got steel pipe. Change weapons. He keeps the weapon and smack it. Oh, $5, thanks. Thanks for the $5 again. I mean, I'm that good at an agent that I just get paid to destroy wooden barricade. Oh, whoa. We're going this way. Start profiling. So I did play just a bit of the game, enough to do the beginning of the game, to say the least. Because, like I told you, this game was a pain to run, like just to fix everything. Now, basically, I'm able to play at 60 FPS, which wasn't the case when it was actually running at 10, and like that. Ah! I'm rich, $5. Money over there? Okay. Something is happening in this way.
Huh?
Ready? What's that? Nothing. Just my imagination. Observe. So much hope for a peaceful picnic. Do me a favor and stay sharp, Zack. Okay? Walking. Also, what the fuck is going... Oh! There's someone! They're doing fine, I think. Hello? Hello? If I run fast enough, I will catch up to them. Ah! And they're gone. Ooh! Candy pickle. Nice. Food. A control panel for the power grid. This should give us the electricity we need. Not an expert opinion, though. Well, fair enough. Boop. The generator. Hey! It's a 8,000. Also, I didn't know that in the wilderness there were stuff like that. Hello? Are you doing okay? No, just pull up my gun just before seeing someone. So yeah, hey creature incoming or something. Also Dory going, oh no! What will I ever do? Gun! Shoot! Something! You good, mysterious shadow. Use this weapon, I aim with... I lock on with that, okay? Bam! Bam!
Great.
Done. I finish the game. Bam! $10, thank you. Perfect kit, I will take that. Thank you very much. What do they say? An old sign. I can make out GR and VL. Looks like we're right down this road, Dak. Oh, there is a thing over there. Oop. $30. Nice. I don't know. I don't like look demons, I don't like a zombie. And, well, I can't attack the ghosts. I'm not going to start profiling because there is nothing to profile.
Crazy situations, but that one takes the cake.
Like the only proof so far that I have had was, well, Mysterious Shadow, you know.
Can you give me a logical explanation about what that was?
But writing.
Never mind, don't answer. Life is fun because of the mysteries, right, Zach?
No, it is not. Hazel? A lollipop. Nice. What I wanted in the rain. Wilderness. Hello? What do you want to say? Yes. Hello, Mom. Oh, $10, thank you. Oh no. Someone turn off the light. Excuse me, just going this way. Someone following me or? So this game the game audio mixing is very weird because I keep having to point it up and put it down. Also, oh no! One. Well, that's... And thank you for it. Let's turn on the generator A8000. Thank you. So... what did I do with it? Thank you. So far, nothing special about the game. It's that, well, there's like shit, to say the least. Ah. Also, I wouldn't say that the enemy are a threat so far. Ooh, money. Thank you. Stabilizer. Nice. I don't know what it does.
Amazing.
Anything else? Oh, seems like it. The generator looks really bad. Zach, I think the killer is really had the grudge against it. Oh shit. Is it like the arc in the middle of it which tells that? You got machine broken with bio arcs. No, I'm not going to profile. So poke. Why do you poke you? You got use box. Let's go this way. Freeze! You're under arrest.
Great.
Also, yeah, I got infinite ammo, but it's just funnier to smack people with a steel pipe whenever I got one. Lock with a padlock. I should be able to break it. Also, I get $10 for observing it. Tap that tie. That's me. Oh no, someone Did the enemy just say K? Man, I'm very good at fixing generators to the list. As an FBI agent, you need to know everything about generators to the list. But so far that's all we did. No threat, nothing, okay. Oh no. Pass. Oh no. Using the knife makes the game like so easy. Are you all dead? Yes, you are. Fine. Yeah. And it's broken. So watch it. Ah! Ah! I need to evade in time. Evade! Evaded. No, no, no. Bye. Well, if any horror villain did that in horror movie, boy, the field gem would be lame. Also, look, I'm walking. Yeah, I'm not going. Well, I mean, Premonition can be very threatening, to say the least. Yes, an axe to grind with. There is red ivy climbing this door. If we don't go, wait soon, the red ivy will lock it up. Okay, let's go it through then. Well, that was also, I'm wet.
Huh?
got Raid Ivy. We got all the clue. Profiling starts. So I hope for nothing because, well, I didn't either, so... So this profiling star was
definitely
very
something
useless
in
to
this
say the
town.
least.
Do you feel it, Zach?
Yeah, I feel it.
My coffee warned me about it.
Did it?
Yesterday morning, the milk I poured in my coffee made a sign. It said, "Tomorrow you'll arrive in a place that will change your fate."
Like, was it written like that, or... You can elaborate if you want to. Hello, Mom? I mean, I don't need a chainsaw, I mean... Look, I just evade and just run away. Like I'm that threatening. Oh boy, let's walk 500 yards. Epic gameplay, isn't it? I hope you love it because, well, there is 300 yards left to go. Hey, my coffee is very talkative. It is more interesting than some people I talk with. So. Plus, my coffee keeps me awake, so very good. I'm going to die. Look, my heart is beating. No! I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead that I cannot walk at all. That's one sexy cup. Emily Wyatt, Greenville Deputy Sheriff.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
FBI special
Freeze!
agent.
You're under arrest
York
for being
Morgan.
this sexy.
Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York?
Good, that's good. Are you the sheriff?
No, I'm Deputy Sheriff Emily Wyatt. George, he's the sheriff. He went looking for you, actually. He should be back soon.
I see.
If you don't mind me asking, did you walk all the way here?
Yes, I did.
My car broke down, that's all.
She's like, I don't believe you. That's impossible. American car breaking down?
She's easy on the eyes. Definitely worth a trip to the primitive world.
Hey,
by the way, don't mention
don't
anything
call.
about what happened back there. She'll think you're a psycho.
Well, you're talking to yourself already, so...
Do we, Zach?
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm the
Hello?
sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
Oh, George. Josh Woodman, Greenville Sheriff.
FBI Special Agent
Freeze!
Francis
You're under
York.
arrest for,
Please,
being
just
called
call me
George.
York. That's what everyone calls me.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested in a small-town homicide?
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new sample cases to help me with my profiling.
Both our superiors have cleared this with each other. You can remain in command. You don't have a problem with this, do you?
No. No problem. Just want to set things straight. Our small town has its share of problems. I'm the one fixing them one by one and
I'm
maintaining
going to
peace
smoke
and order.
while...
You can have your
Okay.
profiling sample, but I need you to understand that.
Of course.
No, I'm going to smoke in your face, because
By the way,
I'm
George,
from
I
the city.
had a little accident with my car. Could you send someone to take care of it? Oh, and my clothes and luggage are still inside.
All right. Don't worry. I'll get my assistant Thomas to take care of it. Do you need anything else?
Thanks. That'll be all. Well then, I think I'll rest up first at the hotel. Then I'll join you on your investigation.
Don't know how to say that. We really don't need your help. Unlike some of your corrupt city police officers, I play it by the book. I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan.
He's not calling me Agent York.
And we'll handle the investigation. You just think of this as a vacation. Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here. You don't have to be a tree worshiper to appreciate the wildlife here.
Actually, I do. I mean, like tree. You have to be a tree worshiper, worshiper
Let's
for that.
reassess the situation. There are no cavemen here. We're as far forward as the Middle Ages. And we've just met the king.
Ooh! Burn! Welcome to Green. Yes, I get my accent to Carl Burn the car. Freeze! You're under arrest, prologue, for being only the prologue and taking 20 minutes for it. Clear. So, what's good about this game is that you get paid for doing nothing. I literally received just $800 just for walking towards town. Save, yes. Previously, during the investigation. Remember, when I press a button, it takes time to understand that I pressed it. And it'd be crashing in the meantime, I just love the suspense, to say the least. Like, is he going to crash? Is he going to load? Don't know. Game. Okay. You need help?
Previously during the investigation.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenwood. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
I mean, CMC, some people are paid just to do that, So, I mean, I'm saying nothing. So, in the meantime, let's enjoy this black screen, where you hope that the game didn't crash. That's good. So, what can I say during the amazing loading screen? Is that basically this game, Deadly Premonition, is actually, I would say, the rip-off of an existing TV show which is called Twin Peaks, which was broadcasted on the US television during the 80s, if I recall correctly, and it was basically the story of a murder, which happened like in I will finish that one later.
It's broken. I've been using that one for a long time.
Why didn't you get it repaired? This TV is important to you, right?
It's got some memories attached to it, sure. I used to watch movies on this thing with your grandma all the time.
Grandma liked movies?
Of course she did. Everyone loves movies, right?
I love movies too.
See,
I've never been to a movie theater though.
wasting your life then. Okay, that's it. Oh, sorry, I need to catch my breath from the previous cutscene. Okay, getting better. You got Angel Isaac. Okay. Thank you for the $200 for it. Donut. A nice sugar donut. Looks like the door was unlocked. Well, fine. Let's go through it then. So yeah, it's very funny that my heart attack carried out from the previous cutscene to the list.
York! York!
Yes, that's me. Oh no! There he is! My mortal enemy!
Don't breathe. Hold your breath.
Okay,
They can't see you if you hold your breath.
so we are going to do a test. We are going to see
Like this. Cover your mouth.
if we are able to hold our breath as much as Agent York does. Oh, sorry, I wasn't able. Also, apparently I hit the button as I raved. Oh, people are dead. So let's do that again, shall we? Oh, I played a little too much I did roleplay a bit too much here, to say the least.
Hurry.
Okay. Then let's just walk around quickly. Okay. Then we go the other way, which is apparently safer. It's like me, I'm just going to go this way. Also, amazing gameplay, to say the least.
Who are you?
And we will never know. Okay then. We will never know. Waking up in the morning and being dressed like that. Yes, I went there, people.
Zach,
The symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees. A carpet with red leaves. A strange doll. And twin angels.
But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee.
You just extinguish your cigarette with your hand.
Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach. I hope they have some real coffee. I really need some coffee.
So,
then we can head
remember,
to the
this
sheriff's
game
office.
had frame rate issues
There's a
and stuff
proper
like that.
procedure for everything,
But
right, Zach?
the important feature of the game is that you can get around like that. Anyway, I'm going to wear this one. Because I look fashionable. Nothing here interests me. And just like real life, you have to shave. Morning. Look sharp. Clean. Because if you don't, well, only pay the consequences. And I got paid for shaving myself, so remember people, if you want $3, you just have to shave. Also, I'm not going to wear that because it is a bit too, let's say, too flashy to my taste of eyes. Oh, fine. Open the door slowly. And we're going... machine. So 5 lollipop cost $24 and 4 crackers cost $35. That's quite the price, to say the least. Oh, coffee, nice. I'm going to pay my coffee $31. That's more than a Starbucks coffee, to say the least.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for you.
Polly Oxford, hotel owner.
Thank you, Mrs...
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
I'm hungry. Serve me. Whoa. She's going to kick my ass.
Is everything all right, Mr. Morgan?
Yes, it's delicious, Polly. My compliments to the chef.
I'm hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while since anyone has stayed here.
I couldn't help but notice.
What is she doing? She must be
Aside from
eating
you
so
and me,
adorable.
there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
What's that? The salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Oh my, we're all out of pepper. I'm very sorry.
It must be difficult to run a hotel by yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose.
Yeah, this
I
song
could
is a
just
bit
live
too
on my
early for the game,
pension.
to say the least.
But I have to
Also, it's
admit,
Mario Bros. Team.
running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice.
Ba-da-ba.
Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Get
Oh
in!
my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you. And I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all this space. Now tell me, that wound on your face, what happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll
Excuse
heal.
me,
It's
I
just
have
a
to talk
flesh wound.
louder than the
Oh
music.
my, well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here. I've prepared a special room for you. A famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If you need anything at all, just let me know. I'll help you out in any way I can.
Zach, the lady is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town?
Yeah.
Say, Polly, what can you tell me about this town?
Well, let me see. You might know this already, but the town is called Greenvale.
Yeah, I saw the
It
sign.
rains here quite often, but it's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to have a population of over 6,000 people. Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel was built back then. We saw plenty of guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories.
So
from
yeah,
back
that's a
then.
basic
I suppose the
audio
clock on the
mixing.
community center is quite
Music
famous
is louder
too.
than the voice.
Clock?
Oh yes, it's lovely. It rings in the morning and at night to let the whole town know the time.
Yeah,
You'll
it's
hear it many
what the
times
clock
during your
does.
stay. It's a beautiful sound. And you'll love it too, I think.
I look forward to hearing it then.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Yes, actually, Polly. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Shops? Well, there aren't many. It is a small town, after all. You can do most of your shopping at the Milk Barn convenience store. The couple who run it are a unique pair. I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed. If you want to go to a bar, there are two. The Galaxy of Terror and the Sweary 65. I don't care much for either of them. Bars are for the younger folk. We also have a gas stand, of course, the art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
Oh, okay.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I'd better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly. I have to warn you, though. I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back with it.
Coffee. Wait, hold on. It says
Did you see that,
FK.
Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning.
FK. In the coffee.
FK.
I knew I could count
Could
on
it be
Never fails.
John Ferrell
No.
Kennedy?
Let's get going.
Coffee. Nice. Done in one gulp. There. So, I saw this thing during the cinematic, so I was like, I need to get it. Anyway, let's go. Let's go to adventure. Bam. Nothing here. Today is a fine, clear day. Perfect day to have work. I got paid $12 for checking the weather. Very important to do that.
Oh,
Oh,
hi.
yeah, Mr. Morgan. If you need anything, you can find me at the front desk. I'll say daily go-to guest. I don't have much. I may help you out. So you sell girl too, aren't you? Yeah, that's right. Coffee, come set with breakfast. Don't worry, the service here is just as good as any fancy city hotel. Wait, thank you. Oh, alright. Did you want something? I want to buy. Very well, just a moment. She sells stuff. And those things that I want the most is cigarette. Oh, I already got it. Looks like the door was unlocked. Yes. First day of investigation! Yeah! Clear. And I got paid $500 to just take a coffee with an old woman. Nice. Nice. I love it. Kind of cool. Nice. I love it as well. By the way, I hope that you like this song because, well, there is not much song in this game.
A police car.
Office is open from 9 to 17 hours, 70,000. Relate, Sheriff John Woodman.
So we have King George to thank for preparing a car for me. A pleasant surprise, eh, Zach? Let's take it for a spin.
A spin?
I have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs. Values.
Let's head over to the sheriff's department.
Whoa, okay. You got the master key. Flair. Okay, let's go! Whee! Whee! I'm going through the floor, I don't care! Quick, the light, and that, and that. No, it's not a ghost town, there is a lot of people, there are 600 of them. Drift! Oh, sorry people. Oh, I can talk.
About those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Filmed in 1978. Produced, directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had so many sequels, and the original was re-released in '95. The 87-minute-long theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes. But that was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never have a chance to see it.
I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together.
I bet we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
Hey, you're not talking about movies? Good.
Yes. Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
Yes. We're supposed to go through Anna Graham's file.
I got Lily Ingram card. I don't know who it is. Back. Oh yeah, as you've seen, the game has an amazing driving mechanic. You can drive at full speed, turn on the light, go on the right, and I missed it down, sorry. I drifted like a maniac. Greenvale, Sheriff Department.
That's one fine building for such a small town. The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
go inside. Is he sleeping on the job? Yes, he was. Hey. Your run mission was
Pleasure
a
to meet
bit
you, Agent Morgan. We've been
offensive.
expecting you. I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
Oh, you're Thomas. Okay. Hello, Thomas.
FBI Special Agent Francis
Please!
York Morgan.
You're under arrest for being offensive.
Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my job. I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry.
The NPC neck is just
this
fine.
This is the first really big case I've ever
just
seen.
the way that it works. That's a character trait, you know?
I understand.
To
Just
be
try to relax.
very shy cop.
Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course. The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are.
Oh, that's...
Why don't you take a look around while I go look
Convenient.
for it?
Okay. Let me know when things are ready.
Hi!
Zach, Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type. Totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
So, anyway. There is something important to do. So this game, there is a main story. There is a bunch of collectibles in the game, so it's a list. And finally, is side quest. So let's do one. You. Hulk.
George, do you work out every day?
Of course, Agent Morgan. Exercise keeps me healthy. I haven't missed a day since I started in high school.
Now that's impressive. Remind me to get more exercise, Zach.
But I can't do my full routine today without Arnold. I haven't seen Arnold around since yesterday.
Arnold.
He's a training buddy of mine. His partner Sylvester misses him too. If you see Arnold around, let me know, will ya? Can't finish my workout menu without him.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for him.
Is he making his leg with his dumbbell? Probably. So we have to find... So, we have a side quest. We have to find Arnold, which is something.
Zach, look at this.
Look, it's in.
Oh, now this is something special. It's the epitome of the old frontier sheriff's office. It's perfect.
A stuffed deer's head on the wall. A flag, a hunting rifle. A hunting rifle. Amazing. You'd never see a hunting rifle on the wall of a police department in the city. That's just amazing. Wonder if the sheriff would ever let me shoot it.
Oh, I just want to shoot stuff. Not a ghost desk. Just fine. Hello, Emily. Oh, hello, you. This person probably has nothing to do with the investigation. I mean, it's a cop. How can we be so sure? Hello, Emily. Emily's text. She has a blanket handy.
Hi.
There's the kids who came in with the file and asked me to take a look around the office until they find it. Well, I hope it doesn't take too long. Thank you for the $12. I will go this way. I'm going to barge into every room to find the key. Is it in the toilet? Is it in the conference room? Oh, but there is a TV. I can check the I can check the weather over there. Will be cloudy in the morning. $14. Oh, Grey Squirrel's key. Key holder with a Grey Squirrel attached to it. Nice. I found the key. Oh, sorry. I found something. I found a trading card for a turkey sandwich. Nice. So I'm going to shave. There is no sound, so I will make the sound myself. Oh, there he is.
Zach, we found Arnold. Let's get him back to George.
I guess it's a cute name for a dumbbell.
Will the squirrel kid look just sound like a monkey? I don't know. I'm not a squirrel. I'm not a squirrel expert, say the least. But first, yeah, let's give George his dumbbell. Oh, hello. Agent Morgan, did you want something? Useful.
George, I found Arnold.
Really?
He was a bit hard-headed, but I got him to come back.
Oh, Arnold. Well done, Agent Morgan. Now I can work out using my normal workout menu.
Good to hear that.
Here's a little something to show you my appreciation.
The trading card for Arnold and Sylvester.
So that makes us even. I don't owe you anything, and you don't owe me anything. No changes to how we work together. Just bear that in mind.
Zach, he needs some friends who aren't so dumb.
Ooh, the burn! Also, he was just in front of you, so that's kind of rude to say the least. Anyway, I got the key, so let's give him the key. Agent York, did you find the key? Excuse me, I have to play. Agent York, did you find the key? Yeah.
You found the key.
Is this the one you were looking for?
No. This is a gray squirrel. Sorry, that's not the key. Nothing particularly special about the gray squirrel, I'm afraid. You can find them in the US, Canada, and in England, too.
A gray squirrel. What was I thinking?
But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
Well, you're the man. You know your gray squirrel fact now, that they live in the US, Canada, and even in England. Look home. Nothing. A long-tail flying squirrel key. What we were looking for. Actually, pretend. It's a pointy tail flying squirrel. So yeah, that's a riddle for the game, at the least. Like, find, quest engage, find the squirrel key. This one over here. The strip squirrel. So yes, I do agree that Arnold and Sylvester couldn't be like any better, to say the least. curved tail flying squirrel. And wait. So I'm just running full speed into each door. Like, out of the way, Agent New York in investigation. Emily! Fuck off! You want to go?
Hi.
Let me know if there is anything you can lift. Oh, there is nothing I need help with. Why did you lend Thomas a hand? Looking for the key? I hardly know my on the place. I'd help too, but I got my hand full. No key allowed to be taken outside, so the key must should be somewhere in the office. I mean, there's the difference between not allowed and being outside. Could be outside, you don't know. So anyway, we got like... Engineer, did you find the key? Yeah, I found like a bunch of them, to say the least. So it's a thousand... I don't know. This one?
You found the key.
What?
I think so. Is this it?
Found a key.
You don't know your squirrels, do you? This isn't the right key holder. This is a Siberian flying squirrel. It's closer to a land-based squirrel. The Siberian flying squirrel is larger than the southern flying squirrel and has a standing tail while the southern has a hanging tail. But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
You sure do know a lot about squirrels.
So it says that okay, no, it was curved. It should be this one, right? It's gonna be this one.
You found the key.
I found a key.
I hope this is the right one.
Is the key?
You found a Siberian chipmunk this time, have you? Sorry, wrong key.
A Siberian chipmunk?
This species lives in northern Japan on the island of Hokkaido. They're actually quite a popular pet.
So it isn't even a squirrel.
But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, it's a 50-50. This one or this one? I think it is this one.
You found the key.
I found a key.
I hope so.
No. This is a sugar glider. Sorry, wrong key. The sugar glider is a small gliding possum. It has shorter hair and a longer, column-like tail. You can really see its muscle definition on this image, can't you? But we're looking for a southern...
Well, okay then. So I only got one key left? I guess it is this one.
You found the key.
But thanks to Deadly Premonition, you
That's
will
the
know
right
your
one?
squirrel fact by heart now. So at the end of the stream, I would make a test to see if you remember which one is a thousand flying
southern
squirrel.
flying squirrel. Thank you so much. I'll bring the files right in, so please go to the meeting room.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
No, I keep my car key.
Zach, we just got here and we've cracked a big case already.
Also, yeah, there is a delay. Remember, just wait. But wait.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18, she just recently graduated from high school this year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model. But for the time being, she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in the lumber mill when she was a child. Her mother is unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident. After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seemed to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's all starting to make sense, Zach.
So talking to yourself, York. Or to me, I don't know. I'm going to replace this this biscuit with this mug.
City folk, huh? No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him, and some should have better manners.
Huh. This is a good biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious. Where in town can I get these?
Well, actually, I baked them myself.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? I'm very particular about biscuits, I'll have you know. The balance of milk and butter you've achieved here. Oh, my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready. You are welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital. Emily, you come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use the car outside. Let's get going.
Also, make sure
You might think this is just a small-town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
I haven't finished my biscuit. Sheriff's office. And I got paid. Whoa, $900 for just hanging out in a police station, to say the least. Oh, my game crashed. Like, it actually crashed, so. Let's try to fix that. Game again. Okay. We'll restart the game, shall we? Because the game crashed just in front of us. I told you the game that was a bit finicky, to say the least. Resume. Yes. At least they are nice about it.
Previously during the investigation.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the...
We already saw that. Nice donut.
The Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
I do. I just have to follow
Which
the
is another good reason for me to drive, George.
Don't mark.
I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
Hello!
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
It goes in 21 minutes! Yeah, let's go! I want to drive this car.
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
George, what are you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack. Well then, Agent York.
Oh, that was a
let's get
flash.
going.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, so we need to go over there. Yay! Also, before you ask, yes, I legitimately use the siren just because he actually makes the car go faster.
Agent Morgan, I can't help noticing you prefer to work alone.
Most of the time,
Whoa!
yes.
Don't you get lonely, flying all over the country alone?
I will say I've never felt lonely.
Are you married?
Unfortunately, relationships and I are fleeting strangers.
Wait,
I don't get on very well with women, you might be surprised to hear.
That's because you're young. You notice things like that at my age. You have to treat women carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation? I see you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar. It was caused by a problematic woman.
Well, she got you good. Terribly good.
It'll fade away, and nobody will notice it in a week.
A week? It's not that light of a wound.
So, Emily, tell me, is there really a need for a full-time sheriff in a small town like this?
I'm sure it is small to your city eyes, but any gathering of people leads to all kinds of problems. Fights, runaways, stray pets.
You're too fixated on violent crimes. Our job is to guide the people along the correct path, first and foremost. That's what I consider to be my duty as the sheriff of Greenvale.
Zach, there he is. The monarch, in all his glory.
I think I got to put on back. Need to go back, I go this way, then I take over. Yeah, so I did forget to do. So oh, I forgot to turn the light. The whiskers. So there is a drift mechanic in this game. No, I'm not drunk. I'm just having fun. So, don't you think it's an amazing game? Being able to drive like that in the game? Also, you're able to, like, just do the headlight for the car. Amazing. Like, if I, like, it's like, oh, I need to go right, I just do that. And listen, the car is living. Just like real life. Anyway, need to go there, so... Sorry. Yeah, okay. Greenvale General Hospital.
That's a pretty big hospital. I guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning?
No, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous lumber days.
I have a question before we continue this discussion. Why do we stay outside under the rain?
How energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it cools. And so now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
It pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond your understanding, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
Indeed. And that's why this case is our problem. There really isn't any need for you to get too involved.
Oh, I'm like super FBI man. I got a cape which says FBI. Oh no, it's a raincoat. My bad. It really look like a cape, to say the least. FBI man.
Hello, Sheriff.
Hello. Quickly, Fiona. Hospital receptionist.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Yeah, I mean...
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI
Please,
Special Agent
you're the
Francis
host.
York Morgan. But how did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne.
Yeah, it's not the right cool.
Besides, that scar on your face is the
It's an
biggest rumor in
FBI
town.
journalist.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside. What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
Yeah?
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime, the murder of a local girl. And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
Yeah. Let's go this way. So, computer room, where is it? Is it over here? No, that's my bad. Oh, that's over there. Me. Bye. No, no, this one. Oh, this one.
We couldn't find him.
Hey, wait.
Fiona
Sorry.
needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
I don't
There's
know.
a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
Yes, I can do it. So, king, pass on the rook, and bishop. Alright. Take a pawn to the queen. Checkmate. Eee.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
So, where do
Dr.
we need to go?
Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple.
This is my trap card.
Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Nah.
You got guard key for underground floor. Ba ba. Ta 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 ta. Need to go over there. Okay. Wait, there's a television. For $16. Nice. So he says he was in the underground, so we need to find a stairway or something like that. I guess it is not over here. Map. The way down would be... We go behind... I see. So we go over there, go over there, and we go over there. We open up the door. We go on the right. We continue over here. We go down this stairway. This way. Let the music stop. And let's go inside.
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Hello, hello. You're Sergeant Doctor.
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usha Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent
Freeze!
Francis
You're
A.
under arrest.
Morgan. Please, call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Oh, that was a
Are you a
complicated and
forensic
checking, to say the
practitioner?
least.
Let's
Lined up
just
the
say
head
I've
properly.
dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Fair enough. Also, why am I so
Next
shiny?
time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for
It
such
took
a
only
crime
2
to take
minutes
place.
between the two murder.
Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand.
Yes, we both has hands.
Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Which means...
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Benny?
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
Well, I believe
that's
she was
nasty.
drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that, or a truly hardcore sadist. He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. And he watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. Now, a case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usher, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job. You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.?
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
Okay, so let's take a look around. His age isn't immediately apparent, so he can't be that old. Looks like a trustworthy doctor. Yeah, sorry, I was looking something else. We shouldn't stare at her for too long. Okay. Anna's body is lying on the table. Yeah, fair enough. She's neatly wearing fake fingernail. Trace of evaporated liquid around her eye. She must have cried before she was murdered. The tongue has been removed. At the edge of the stump? Wait, Josh, you got something to say? Still no hint of a smile. There is no reason we should focus our effort on George. Beautiful blonde hair, stunning even in death. Anything else? Ah, there it is. Judging from the impression, she was holding something in her hand, but it was removed after 6 hours after death. The object was circular with a relief shape like a pin mark.
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
Zach, it's all starting to come together.
The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining, but you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife. In fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Asha, are you a passionate man?
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George, how about you?
I know when to
Very
act.
passionate, yes. Especially when it comes to women. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
George, the perpetrator, is just like you. He's passionate about women. He's a passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
Dunno.
The perpetrator bit off Anna's tongue.
We'll never
That's
get a
a
dental
way
from a
to do
wound
it.
like this. But this is still a big lead.
I didn't ask for this noise. Aha!
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI.
You are all under arrest.
I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
What in the hell do you mean, Agent Morgan? I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
That's not why I'm assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something.
Aha! I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Full house.
There you go. Amazing, huh? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but most of the details are top secret. George, Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
Very well. I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here.
I'm going to smoke.
Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Why is he working with that much evidence with him? Well, I mean, he has to show the proof to everyone. Like, aha! That.
My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
I'm going to smoke. You know what? Everything is really around us, so maybe I will smoke outside.
Zach, they're here.
Oh, coffee. No. Too expensive. Even though I'm paid like thousands of dollars just for talking to people. Anyway, it's been a while we haven't saved, confirming that the game may crash. You better save. So wait, there was 2 seconds ago, right? Oh, there she is. We found her. She's alive. Case closed. What's over there? Nothing. What's over there? Something. 10mm auto bullet. By the way. Oh. Hello. Here she is again. Bye. How to shoot already? I forgot. Close.
Bullseye. Great. Nice shot. Amazing.
Okay. And also, I get paid, you know, whenever I kill a zombie or stuff like that. How am I going to explain that to the office? Oh, I arrested some people. Oh, what were they like? Zombie, something like that.
Nice shot. Great.
Reloading. 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 Airplane time crisis. That's another the game log. Reloading. Oh. Potato.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Whoa. Ah! Die! 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 Reloading. Me?
Bullseye.
Bullseye. Okay. How about there? Coffee black. Talking about that, there is something very important in this game. You have to watch out about your status, about food, and sleepiness, and we are fine so it's okay. Look underneath. It's covered with white clothes. What should we do, Zach? Oh, it's moving! Ah! What's that? Suspense. What's under the white clothes? A key card. You got your key for a building. Oh no, zombies. No, look at that. Ah. Eh. Hey. Oh, there was someone behind me. Didn't saw you. Like,
Amazing.
Amazing. Wait, this way. So, the coffee black, I cannot take it, but I can send it to box. So, let's do that. Box. No. Toolbox, I said. Whenever I need a coffee, it will be in the toolbox. Fresh and hot. Anyway, I got a key card. I got them. It's an amazing game. Are they dead or not? Yes, they are dead. Which way is it? Also, I'm curious. Oh, nice. There's physics to this game. So yeah, I could push the crate. I could also do that. Also, yeah, hello firestorm, hello creature. Anyway, take that. I would get paid $30 for that. I mean, I would rather just check the weather twice and I would get how much money. Yeah. I cannot choose my job. Turn on off. Yep. Open sesame. This way. There's a lot of stuff away. What is that? Toolbox, I don't need it. What is that? Oh, I don't need it. Ooh, suitcase. I'm going to change my clothes. It will take whatever hour to get it clean. But yeah, I got paid $18 for just changing my clothes, so that's important. Stabilizer, something. Reduce the stamina consumption. Mission knife, I do need one. I do need the melee weapon after all. But that's a lollipop, very important in case we are a little angry. First aid kit medium, just in case. And yeah, like I said before we continue, we're going to save, because if we crash, we don't want to restart everything. Also I'm rich, also it costs $1 to make a communication. That's a ripoff. Whee! Whee! Ah!
Yes. Great. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Amazing.
I'm just going to equip the mission knife. Ah. Oh, there she is. I like the face, just like,
Here! Over here!
I got a knife. This way. What? What's it get? Useful in case I get hit. In case. But so far I haven't get hit. I haven't got hit once in the game. Is it over here? Oh, it's that's kind of okay. Turn off and off. Tick tick tick. Well, the cameraman don't know what to do with the camera, so he's going to jiggle around a bit. And we are going to take the key card. The key card? Yeah, it's a key to it. You got entrance. Which way? There? No? I've been there. Okay. Going to exit this timer. Oh. Never mind. Change my mind. Also, this is my tie. That's the 2. Do you think that Agent York will be able to take out 3 zombies with shotguns, which are very slow and tough?
Huh?
Fight! It. Yes. I don't have a shotgun, so may as well move them to the... Thank you. Kill for you. Make sure to collect this thing. Oh, there is something behind. Does it hit, just in case? Because, well, we never know, we could get hit in the game. Die, die, die. And good job, that was very hard. Are we in the clear? I think. Yes. Let's finish up collecting the item over here and we should be good. Nice. We managed to vanquish the hellish nightmare. Also, I'm going
Agent
to smoke
Morgan,
just after
you're so
it's
desperate, then why not smoke 2 at once?
It...
Oh, look, a guy.
Who's that old man?
That's Harry. Harry Stewart. One of the bigger problems around here. His father started up the lumber trade and founded this town. But he's a weird one, as I'm sure you can see. Always dressed like that, never speaking to the townsfolk. And just FYI, he owns almost the entire town. Not that that makes any difference. So long as I'm around, he won't be getting away with any funny business.
Harry Stewart, mysterious capitalist.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, haste won't lead you to what you seek. Keep your eyes focused on your footing as we speak. So says Mr. Stewart.
Michael told his son, Harry's age.
Nice
Also,
to meet you too.
almost...
How did you know my name?
What's his name? Michael Jackson.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, information desires you, just as you desire information too.
So says
Mr. Stewart.
Harry, stop trying to get in our way. Keep this up, and even you'll have to answer to the law.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, with each reign our town goes mad. To our disdain, unpreventable. So sad.
So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning.
Then we shall depart, Mr. Francis York Morgan.
And back to the regular music.
That's how he always is. Always spouting that nonsense. Don't give it any thought. It's all gibberish.
Emily here. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, thank you, Thomas. Agent York, we've contacted the first witnesses to the crime scene. You can interview them where they found the dead body.
Excellent. I was just about to ask if you could take me there.
Autopsy report. It took me 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 day, 52 enemies, 0 continue. $200, $700, $900 for visiting an hospital. Nice. It's not virus. I don't play the games with zombies at all. There are no zombies in this game.
The body was found in the Greenville
Also, yeah,
Forest
the
Park.
plate says video.
That's west
Vid
from here.
games.
Too far to walk.
A forest park?
It's the pride of the town. It has a beautiful trail leading to a viewing site over Velvet Falls.
That does sound fantastic. Show me the sights.
That may have to wait. We promised to be there by 1800 to interview the first witnesses to the crime scene.
Okay. This car.
Agent Morgan, if I could just give you a friendly warning.
Are you really upset about me taking over the case? I have the authority approved by the FBI to assume command. I understand you don't like it, but you will follow my orders.
I'm not disputing FBI authority, but this is our town. You won't get far alone, and you gain nothing by antagonizing me.
It's part of my personality. I just do things my way. I can take you off the case if you wish.
Stop it, you two. We need to solve this case, not bicker among ourselves.
Oh, that's what? Anyway, time to activate the thing. Flashlight, whisker, running. Sorry. Look.
Anna's body was discovered by the woodsman Jim Green, along with his two grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
What were they doing in the forest?
Just their daily routine. They found Anna's body during a morning walk.
So you've talked to them already?
Not officially. Not yet.
Not yet? Are you out of your mind? You haven't interviewed them yet?
Agent York, that tone is hardly appropriate. We were given orders to wait for you to arrive.
Orders by who?
A man called Abrams from the FBI.
Robert, is it? Good old Bob Abrams. I did tell him to stay out of it.
It's always tough to have a meddling boss, huh, Zach?
I thought you knew, Agent Morgan. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
We may not have taken official statements, but we got all the information we need. I can fill you in right now if you'd like.
Thanks, George, but that won't be necessary.
Yes,
I want to hear the details from the witnesses themselves.
Down your flusher. No, I want to
the
turn my lights.
witness the crime scene.
Oh,
They may be traumatized.
Those. Focus.
You'd
Okay,
better
there it
do
is.
this carefully.
Don't tell me you
I can
get
do anything.
nervous
Look,
talking to
can do
children,
that.
Emily.
Not at all. That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
Just forget it.
Okay, so anyway, where do I go? I need to go somewhere, but I want to navigate. Oh, no, screen. I want to navigate around. I want to go. Okay, I want to go to the main one, which is somewhere. Where are we? So there is a problem with this map, as you can see, is that, well, there is, you don't know where you are. Okay, so if I, no. Eh? I could ignore. Where am I? I'm lost. You need a driving license? No, it's, I haven't explained it something. I need to show you something, guys. So basically, whenever you're driving, is that you push the drift button. Just slightly. I'm going to push slightly the drift button. You just do like a 180 turn. Wait. So, oh no. What? What is it? Are we like on the edge of the map and they are like, oh, we're going to put all the icons over here just in case? No, seriously. What is that? Also, no, that's not the map at all. Did I broke the game? Yes. Yes, I broke the game. Just crashed. Yes. I was like, that's a weird map, and no wonder why it was a weird. It was a crash. But yeah, let's just restart the game because, as I told you, it's a very stable game. Let's restart the game. You can have the title screen. I need GTA driving license. I drive very well, thank you very much.
Previously.
Okay, so. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. In this car, we're going to sit down in the seat. It's like, oh, that's a nice car, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I'm going to not be a review, and then I just go like, yeah, fuck you, I'm a police. And then I go, way. I think I took the wrong turn. I totally took the wrong turn.
Anna's body was discovered by the woods.
Okay, so I want to go to the shop. From here, where do I go? So I go forward. If I continue the road, I follow the river, and the river leads me. It does lead me somewhere. I'm looking for the Milky Barn, which is a shop which is located over here. Yes, that is the Milky Barn. So, in order to go to the Milky Barn... Oh, I can stream the game. Yeah, totally. That will be nice. Thank you for the... Thank you for fixing it. I'm trying to find my way in town. Give me a sec. So if I go like that, right? So if I follow the lake, go across the bridge, go across two bridges actually. One bridge. Okay. Let's go. No, don't drift. Just letting you know, the button to accelerate is not R2 but it's R1, so every time I want to accelerate I drift. You can say I'm looking for excuses, but I'm not. I'm just stating. I wonder what happens if I just do that. Okay, I can. So if I use too much my siren of the police car, I just cannot. Next. Did I need to go on turn again? No. Continue. Am I going the right way? I think. Ah. You and I need to click the next left. Okay. Sorry for lifting. Tunnel. More getting where I want to go. Which is a Milky Bar, which is this nice little shop. Out of the car, beep!
If you're wandering off, then we'll go on ahead. We don't have time to mess around.
Okay, I'll meet up with you later.
Agent York, we only have until 1800 to talk with the witnesses to the crime
It is 10
scene,
a.m.
okay?
We can't go till 6 p.m. We have time. Thank you. Okay. So let's talk to this guy.
So, you're the talk of the town.
Cass Ingram, convenience store owner.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
My name's Keith. A pleasure meeting you, York. Sure is a big scar. It's bigger than I thought it would be.
So, Keith, I have a couple of questions about the incident.
Huh? Sure, fire away, man.
Did you know Anna Graham?
Yeah, of course, man. Poor little Anna. She was such a nice girl. I mean, what kind of sicko would do that to her?
Well, I'm here to catch that sicko. Listen, even the smallest piece of information might be useful to me. If there's anything you noticed or want to let me know, contact me.
Okay, will do, bro. You got my cooperation, FBI.
Another thing. I'll be frequenting your store during my stay here, so I'll see you around.
Sure thing, bro. We got what you need, so drop in anytime. Hey, bro. Hey, bro! Hey, bro!
Like, there is supposed to be an item that I can buy. With only, well, I will check it later. There is something over there. I'm going to deposit a bunch of stuff. Put item away. Deposit this shotgun ammo. Deposit that. I'm going to deposit that as well. I don't need that. I got smoke. And I'm going to keep that case. But yeah, basically, there is, like I said, there is side quests in the game, and well, I was trying to get to one of them. But I guess we could just chill around in the town and try to go to the commissariat, because at the commissariat we can have lunch. And lunch is... because if we don't hit the game, well, we're going to die. Beep, beep. Oh, actually, there's something we could do as well. Go there. Way to fuel. Okay, so let's park over here. So this guy, love you. He has the leather pants. He's look like a biker.
You from out of town? I ain't seen you here before.
Jack the Raging Bull, gasoline stand out.
I'm Francis York Morgan, FBI Special Agent. I'm investigating the death of Anna Graham.
Do you have any info on Anna or any suspicious individuals?
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
What about the FBI?
Shut up.
Well,
at least give me your name.
Talk to me, so at least.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
Shut it. If you're a customer, act like one and shut the mouth. Huh?
I don't talk with customer. Okay. Jack, can you do a car wash for me, please? Okay. Little my car, that's exactly what I call car wash. Oh, okay. That's your definition of it. And I'm going to refuel. So, just a reminder, crackers in this universe cost, how much? $30. Refueling the in gasoline in my car took me like... Anyway, do you subscribe, Mr.?
Jack, here's the Ben Franklin you wanted.
Give it to me. Hey there, Benjamin. I wanted to talk to you. Have you heard this yet? I'll tell you another one when I see you again.
Zach, did you see that? It was as if we weren't here.
I wonder what that was all about. Did it make sense to you?
Anyway, you got the graphics and everything like that. So, at first, this was go into car, like that.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
Yes.
Well, just do as you please.
That.
We can head to the forest later.
Cool, I got Gina Sponge trading card. I got $200 for that. Because the FBI love me to pay me for my hobby, I guess. So I wanted to police station. I just remember where it is. If I go forward, I can go to. Okay, do that. So this way. So, it's like nothing.
Speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind. Zach, we'll finish our chat later. Let's take a walk around here.
This car. Can I drive it? Never mind. Oh, sorry, I'm interrupted you, Zach. Yeah, the important discussion about movies and stuff like that. Me. Okay, let's go.
Zach, picking up from where we left off, speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn. Do you remember that one, Zach?
Back in '83, directed by Douglas McCown. Right, it was filmed pretty cheap, but still it was pretty good. The monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth, I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel? But I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different from the original. I wonder how the sequel turned out. You know, the monster in that one responded to sound.
Wait, Zach. Sounds a lot like the movie Tremors.
I think that one was back in '89, directed by Ron Underwood. Now that was a great role for Kevin Bacon. Masterpiece.
Zach, that one had sequels like crazy. I remember there was a fourth one. I've only seen the first one, though.
Okay, he's done talking? Yeah. Getting out of the car, sorry. Just opening the door. Closing it. Play. I want to get my lunch. Where to get lunch? Thomas. I want my food. Oh, I'm going to save. Hello? Mom? Not there. I want my food. Thomas! Lunch.
Hello?
Yeah, let's go lunch.
Fantastic cooking, Thomas.
Thank you.
Good, wholesome cooking like this in the workplace every day? George, you've got the good life here.
I've been cooking here every day since I started. Only natural that I'd improve.
How about your cooking, Emily?
Oh, her cooking is pretty good. But it isn't for two-legged animals.
Oh, did you hear that, Zach? Not for two-legged animals. I'll have to remember that one.
Well, apparently, Zach, York love it.
Okay. Finish up. We need to meet the tour
Just
at
look
the
at
forest
him
park.
cracking up.
That's right.
Just
Agent Morgan,
look at him.
that's enough for today. Stop your giggling and let's get back on track.
Yes, of course.
You just go crazy over there. Anyway, that was lunch. I got paid for lunch, obviously. So yeah. I just wanted to get lunch and I did get a good joke. It was funny. Funny joke. Whoa! Don't do the game, please. Oh, that's freaky. Where is my police card? Ah, there he is. So anyway, now we need to go to accelerate. Sorry. Going this way. I did nothing. Anyway, we need to go over there, which is 4,000 and Wait.
Tremors. I think Fred Ward was in it. You say Fred Ward, and I say Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. That one was back in '85, I think. Directed by Guy Hamilton. Guess Hamilton was aiming to start a series like 007, but it had no sequels. A real shame. Do you remember the martial arts they used in that film? Called Senanju? The ultimate in martial arts, using no weapons at all. Remo's master Chun ran across water, remember? And he loved soap operas. Man, that was a good character. He was played by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret. Of course, in Remo, he had so much makeup on you couldn't tell.
Okay, that's it. Only 3,400 miles to go. Which is way too much away to be. Oh, that's Angel's play too. I mean. Let me check the time. I think I got stuck something on my car. Okay. This way. I hope it's this way, because if you don't... Curse! Well, it seems now.
Now, Joel Grey's daughter is, of course... That's right, Jennifer Grey. You knew that, right, Zach? Jennifer Grey. She's in one of my most favorite movies. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. 1986, directed by John Hughes. That one was so 80s. Zach, you're not the most cheerful guy I know. But you really do like those cheerful movies. We used to love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink, St. Elmo's Fire, and Fast Times at Ridgemont. That last one was in 1982, directed by Amy Heckerling. Now that was an impressive film. You've got Sean Penn in the lead, with Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates, not to mention Nicolas Cage and Forrest Whitaker were in it too. And the original book and the script were written by Cameron Crowe. How could that not be a great film? Do you remember, Zach? When that movie ended, the last words, the end, was from an arcade game. That's right, it was from Missile Command. That stuck in my head for a while. The memories. I feel like I have a lot of movies to catch up on. Let's just hope we can get to the end of this case soon. Then maybe we can catch up on a few. Give some thought about what movie you want to see next, Zach.
Okay, okay. Just dive in, and let's get going.
What are you playing at? You tell us to come here, and you keep us waiting. Is this the way the FBI treats their own people?
Hello, George. I just had some things I had to do.
You really are pushing it, you know that?
I'm sorry if I upset you, but it was important stuff. To me, at least.
That isn't the issue here.
We are in the middle of a homicide investigation.
He's not listening, George. I think we both know by now how little he thinks of other people's feelings.
I'll be more careful from now on. I promise. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. It's what everyone calls me.
Please, you're under arrest.
And you are Jim Green?
That I am, son. I keep these woods.
Jim Green, Forest Park of Warden.
Well, you're doing a fine job.
Well, I used to be a tree surgeon.
And these two discovered the body?
Yes, my grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
Isaac Ingram found Anna's body. Isaac Ingram found Anna's body.
Zach, you see that? Twins. Just like in my dream. We gotta keep an eye on these two.
I'm sorry. Could we talk away from the boys? I want to help your investigation, but I don't want them to hear this.
Very well. Emily, please.
I'll just take them over there then.
Thank you.
Hold on. Don't do anything without asking me. These children were the first to witness the crime scene. I want to talk to them.
Come on, they're just kids. They have no idea what really happened to Anna.
That doesn't matter. You agree with me, right, Zach?
How heartless. Do you ever think of other people's feelings, ever?
Emily's right. That's stone cold, even for the sake of investigation.
Children see things in pure, simple terms. They may have seen something we adults would never spot, and they are here at our request as well. We could at least chat with them and see if they want to make a statement.
Are you serious?
I never joke about matters like this.
Oh my God.
Don't worry. They aren't as fragile as you think. Look at them, standing so upright there.
So, let's look at them.
Now then, Isaac, Isaiah, tell me, what did you find here?
Anna, she was so pretty.
She had a red dress on.
Her hair was shining.
Bright gold hair.
There were lots of animals around her.
Squirrels, weasels, and a snake. A real snake.
We didn't know until then.
But we know now.
Anna was the fairy of the forest.
She was a goddess.
She smiled when she saw us.
She looked so happy.
That's right, Isaac. Isaiah. She was a fairy. A goddess. I'm sure she is playing with those animals even now.
Of course she is.
Yeah, of course.
Most useful information, boys. Well, Emily, you can take them now.
We learned nothing, I think.
Okay, Zach. This is where Anna's body was. And that means our unsub, our unknown subject, was here too.
So, what happened here?
Start profiling. Profiling starter. So something.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Have you seen the clue? Help me find the clue with Dora the Explorer. Oh, okay, it's start raining and my magic cape just appeared. You got two bent piece of cards. Just two of them. No, don't do it. Nothing to watch. What's over there? Okay. Back. Slowly. I got a shovel. Face. So cannot be cold. I just get angry.
As you requested, we have permission to stay and look around as needed.
Nice.
But what are you planning on doing?
To examine the scene, of course. Basic Crime Investigation 101. We might uncover some further evidence.
My men have covered this already. I seriously doubt that there is anything else to find.
Well, then you and Emily can wait in the car if that's the case. But I'll take my time here.
Oh, there's nothing. Picture of a vest with hole. Okay. I don't know what it means, but it means nothing apparently. It's not profile. Oh, there's something over there. Can I... You got missing peel of pin heel shoe. Oh, don't profile. I haven't finished. Now we are missing one clue. Where could it be? Sorry, I'm just passing by. Where do I go? Oh, there's something over here. Pistol. And I found a chip with rust metal dust. Okay, we got all the clue for this scene, so we can start profiling.
Haven't seen one of these in a long time. It's upside down. I guess this is meant to be an anti-peace sentiment then.
These holes on the ground were made by high stiletto heels all around here. And this depression here, Agent Morgan, I see what happened here. He hung her from the tree and put on her shoes. He was really enjoying it. A sicko. He knelt down. And disgusting.
George, you certainly have a vivid imagination. An interesting theory. Don't you think, Zach?
What was his name again? That Hollywood producer.
Yeah, sure, let's talk about
That's
movie in the middle of the investigation.
Joel. We really ought to introduce George to him, Zach.
Profiling is a little different from writing a screenplay, though. An idea being interesting doesn't make it fact. Let me enlighten you, George. The footprints reveal that one of the heels were missing from the shoes. And they're different from Anna's shoes that we saw at the office. Furthermore, there would be even more disgusting evidence if he did kneel and, well, do as you suggested. If you want proof, go ahead and try it for yourself. He knelt here for a reason other than simple perversion.
Zack, what was he doing in front of Anna?
Profiling start.
Now I get it. He was kneeling to pray in front of her. Just like the twins said. She was a goddess. The unsung, or unknown subject, offered prayers to Anna's body, with its bitten-out tongue and massive body wound. Once dead Anna was transformed from an object of despite into one of worship. So who is Miss Stiletto Heels? The steps are close coming up to the body, and then farther apart going away.
There was a reason to hurry away then.
That settles it then, George. Miss Stiletto Heels is a third party here. She's not the murderer. No one runs away from an object of worship. She could be another victim who was with Anna. Or perhaps an accomplice who fled for some reason.
Na, 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 na.
She is also one who took whatever it was Anna was holding on to in her hand.
But why? Why did she leave her here?
Only Miss Stiletto Heels knows the reason for that. She might know something about the man with the reversed peace mark, too. How many women wear high stiletto heels in this town, do you think?
Oh,
5.
I should think most of them have at least one pair.
You got one as well?
I do too, before you ask. But nobody would come all the way out here wearing them, except maybe one person.
You're under arrest.
Don't keep me in the dark, then. Who might this elegant lady be?
Diane, the owner of the art gallery. But she's out of town for a big art auction. I heard she'll be coming back in a couple days.
Then we'll just have to give her a warm welcome home. A more immediate matter, then. Where in town can you find something like this? It should be a building that isn't used anymore, with either a lot of metal or metal machinery or something like that.
The old lumber mill.
It's time to really get this show on the road. Could you guide me to this perfect setting for extravagant murder?
Okay. So, I think that will be all for tonight, unfortunately, because it's in late for me. But yeah, that was basically Deadly Premonition, which is an investigation game, which makes no sense. And, well, I would say it's bad, but it's not really fun.
The
That's
lumber
weird
mill
to
is
say, I know.
pretty far from here.
Sorry. But yeah, basically, I'm going to stop now. And maybe I will pick up the game some other time. I mean, let me know what you think of the game overall. Also, I think that the game will crash very soon, because if I do that, like, oh look, there is fish. I just want to go to the main menu. Okay. So in any case, yeah. So that was mechanized for the yet another Wednesday, and so tomorrow we are going to have Silent Blast doing some video games on On Friday, there may be a roleplay session with The Tale of Equestria, maybe, we don't know. On Saturday, it's Creature Gaming Meltdown. Sunday, it is Circuit Let's Play, where we play Doom and more multiplayer video games. On Monday, it is the main show, and on Tuesday, it's nothing. Yeah, so enjoy the nothing, basically. But yeah, so thank you for coming, and I wish you a good night and good day. Depends where you watch, at what time you watch as well. So anyway, bye bye. And the music starts just as an end. La 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 la.